So when conjugating, okay, I'm going to conjugate into 3 levels. Okay, I'm going to show you what that means. Okay, I'm going to conjugate into what I call an honorific level. Okay, I'm going to conjugate into what I call the common level, and then conjugate into what I call the casual level. Okay, but really what we're focusing on here is something I call the unchanged form of a verb and the changed form of a verb, and I'll explain what that is in a second. Okay, so we look at the verb jota. Okay? What we know about this verb is it's an O verb that ends in a consonant. Okay? So we're going to conjugate into these 3 levels. Okay? So we're going to conjugate into the honorific, common, and casual. Okay? I'm not going to worry about making statements and questions today. I do that in the full class, but to save a bit of time, I'm not going to do that today. So we're just going to be talking about the positive statement, okay? In the honorific, okay? Same as I said before, we drop the da, okay? We have 조, okay? Now, the rule is for honorific, and this I'm giving to you now, but it's not necessarily the focus of what I want to show you. But because it ends in a consonant, the rule is, and this applies to I think every verb, okay, if it ends in a consonant other than that leo, we add 씁니다 to conjugate, okay? Now, here's where the clock theory comes in, okay? When we're conjugating down into the common level, you can see the honorific level just uses the exact same form as it is in the root form, okay, without the da. Now, this is what I call the unchanged form, okay, or the unconjugated form, because we drop the da, and that's just exactly what it is. It's unchanged. We don't do anything to it. When you go down to the common level, this is what I call the changed form, and this is what you need to know: how to go from the unchanged form to the changed form. And again, at the end of this video, I'm going to show you exactly why you need to know that. Okay. So, looking at the unchanged form for now, come back to this clock. I said the O and the A bring in an A, okay? And what I mean is when you change it, when you go down to the common level, when you go to the changed form, you bring in an A, okay? Now this ends in a consonant, so we bring in an A, okay? We have 조 plus A, okay? Which becomes 좋아, okay? 좋아 is our changed form, okay? If you've heard the word 좋아요, okay, that's where this comes from. The unchanged form, 조. Changed form, 좋아, okay? This is the common level, which I consider to be polite, okay? Not super honorific, not too casual. It's very polite, or not very polite, but it's polite enough, okay? You throw a yo on the end to be polite, okay? The casual form is exactly the same without the yo, okay? So both of these, you can see, are the exact same changed form, okay? The question, back to the original question, a or o, okay? When it changes, this is what we're talking about, okay? The unchanged form, the changed form. This is a consonant ending in, a verb ending in a consonant. Now let's erase this, and let's bring in our example of a verb ending in an owl, a vowel. Okay? 보다. Okay? So what happens? Okay? Let's look at it here. So our unchanged form is 보. Okay? Look at here. I said the rule is when you're conjugating in the honorific level, if it ends in a consonant, we add 씁니다. If it ends in a vowel, you just put a 비읍 underneath and you add 니다. Okay? 니다. So this becomes 봅니다. Okay? Again, not the main focus here, but you might as well know how to do it. Now, going down to the common level. Okay? This is where we create our changed form. Here's our 보. Okay? We bring in an a. Okay? 보 plus a. Okay? Now what's special about the ones that end in a vowel is that there's always a contraction. Okay? And it's a contraction of sound, really. Okay? If you say this, boa, say it fast enough, boa, 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 okay? what you end up with, okay, that contraction happens, and you end up with this. Okay, it's this vowel combination wa, bwa. Okay, now in conversation, I personally don't think you hear the W too much when there's a consonant there. Okay, it sounds like ba. Okay, but this is the change form. Okay, and this is what you need to know. You need to know bo, you need to know ba. Okay, and again, at the end of the video, I'll show you why. And again, to be polite, put your yo, bio. Okay, and the casual will just be that without the yo. Okay. Third category is the one that ends in a lil, okay? And it's only special, to be honest, it's only special in the honorific level. So I'm only going to show you this once in this first category, the O verbs, and I'm going to leave it out from now on because it's always the same, okay? And it's only in the honorific level. So we have nolda, okay? We have our nol. Now what's special about it is this, and this you just have to know this and memorize it, okay? Is that lil drops and you treat it as if it ends in a vowel. So it actually becomes, okay, the same way we did before, put the B up underneath and nida, no nida. Okay, and it's only for the honorific level. When we get down to the common level, it acts exactly like a verb that ends in a consonant, which we've already seen. Okay? We bring in the a, nol, a, nora. Okay, we put the yo to be polite. So our change form is nora, nol, okay? Nol is our unchanged form, or no sometimes, okay? And nora is our changed form, okay? These are the three categories. These three categories apply to every group of verbs, okay? So I'm going to go through quickly and show each group of verbs. I'm not going to focus on the honorific too much. What I'm going to do is focus on the common, okay? We've already seen the rules for honorific. If it ends in a consonant, you add simnida. If it ends in a vowel, you add this B up underneath, mnida. Okay? And that's always the same. Okay? So I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to focus on this stuff.